Hello, my fourth grade friends. Welcome back. Today we are continuing with Unit 5, Lesson 6. So before we talked about what is a perimeter, what is an area, and we figured out the formula to find the area. You do length times width, and that's the space inside the shape. And then to find the perimeter, you add up all of the lengths around the outside of the shape. And with a rectangle, it's really neat because if you already know two adjacent sides, you can figure out their opposite sides because that's one of the properties of a rectangle, right? The opposite sides have equal lengths. All right, so let's go ahead and dive in. Perimeter and area are measured with different kinds of units. Units of distance or length for perimeter and square units for area. Perimeter is the total distance around the outside of a figure. This rectangle here has 4 units along its length and 3 units along its width. That's important too. Remember, the width is the up and down one and the length is the side to side one. To find the perimeter, you add up the distance of all the sides. So length plus width plus length plus width, which then turns into 2 length plus 2 width, right? Because there's 2 length and 2 width, which then turns into length plus width times 2. Those are all basically saying the same thing. That's going to get you the perimeter. Area is the total number of square units that cover a figure. Think about like an area rug. You might have a rug at your house or apartment that covers a lot of the surface of the floor. That's an area rug, right? For rectangles, area can be seen as an array of squares. This rectangle is an array of 4 squares across, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 3 squares down, width, 1, 2, 3. To find its area, you can multiply the length times width. So length times width equals area. And remember, sometimes when we're handwriting, we'll use the cursive L so it doesn't look like 1. So now we're going to practice that a little bit. I want you to, if you're feeling up to it, go ahead and give it a shot. Try it here. I'm going to go for it now. Are you ready? So each unit we're pretending is an inch. So here I'm going to count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 inches. And here 1, 2, 3. 3 inches there. Okay, so then we'll have 6 plus 3. Which is 9, and then we have another 6 and another 3, so it's another 9, so it's 9 times 2, right? 6 plus 3 plus 6 plus 3, and that's going to equal 18 inches, right? Because these are all in inches, and it's just with the invisible little 1 here, because it's only one dimension, this linear dimension. Then for B, same thing, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 inches by 3 inches. So then you have 6 times 3. I'll put a little inches in there. 6 inches by 3 inches, which equals also 18 inches squared, or square inches. Okay, let's do this one. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 inches by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Same thing here, 4 and 7. Okay, now 4 plus 7 is what? 11. So then plus another 4 plus 7, which is also 11. 11 plus 11 is 22, right? 4 plus 7 plus 4 plus 7 equals 22 inches. And then 4 inches times 7 inches equals, what's 4 times 7? 28. And then what is the unit here? Is it just regular linear inches? No, it's square inches, right? All right, so I'm going to do a couple more with you. I'm going to do like this column, and you're going to do this column by yourself, okay? So find the perimeter and the area of each rectangle. So for the perimeter, 9 miles and 2 miles. So 9 plus 2 is 11. Scoot over this way. 9 plus 2 is 11. And then another 9 plus 2 is another 11. 11 plus 11 is 22. So I'm going to do 9 plus 2 plus 9 plus 2 equals 22 linear miles. And then what is 9 times 2? 18. So 9 inches times 2 inches equals 18. Oh, why did I put inches? Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. Miles and miles. This is why you should be using a pencil. It just doesn't show up very nicely with my camera. So then 18 square miles. Now here we have an actual square, which is pretty fun. And it's 4, which is going to be fun too, because it's going to be for the perimeter 4 meters plus 4 meters plus 4 meters. This one plus 4 meters, which is 4 times, right? And it's also 4 times itself, so it's 4 squared, which is 16. Linear meters, because we're just talking about the outside of the shape. And then for the area, I should be putting P for the area, or sorry, oh my gosh, P for the perimeter and A for the area. And then we're going to do 4 multiplied, so 4 meters multiplied by 4 meters to get 16 square meters as the area. Oh, I'm so silly. I told you I was going to do this whole column, and then I did that one. I'm sorry. You do these 2. I'm going to move down to these 2, and you'll do those 2. No, actually, I'll do these 2. You do those 2. The area of the rectangle is 60 square meters. One side of the rectangle has a length of 10 meters. What is the unknown side length? So this is basically saying 60 meters squared equals 10 meters multiplied by what number? 10 of meters, right? So what times 10 is 60? 6. So let's put 6 in here. It's 6. This one here says the perimeter of a rectangle is 56 millimeters. 3 of the sides have a length of 15 millimeters, 13 millimeters, and 15 millimeters. And we know it's a rectangle. So I'm just going to like draw up a little rectangle just to like represent it. My longer side is the 15. This one's also 15. This one is going to be the adjacent side, 13, and I put it on the shorter side. It's a rectangle. What's something that we know as a fact about rectangles? The opposite sides are equal. So this side is going to be equal to its opposite side. This will also be 13. Another thing you could have done, you could have added up all of these and then subtracted it from what? 56, and that would give you that missing side, right? Okay, now you finish up the rest of the page. Let me know if you need any help, and if I'm not your teacher, let your teacher know that you need some help. Okie dokie, artichoke. See you next time when we do more word problems. Bye!